The stormy night was apocalyptic, with lightning flashes that seemed to split the dark sky in two. The young delivery boy pedaled his bike through the deserted streets, the old bicycle creaking in protest like an arthritic spine. His heart raced with every groan of the bike's rusty chain, every snap of a twig beneath his wheels. He had been working late nights for weeks, trying to make ends meet, but this particular delivery felt like a descent into madness. As he approached the abandoned apartment complex, a chill ran down his spine like a cold finger tracing his vertebrae. The building loomed before him, its windows like empty eyes staring back with a malevolent glare. The wind howled through the broken panes like a chorus of the damned. "Turn back now, while you still can," a voice whispered in his ear, but he didn't listen. He hesitated, but the promise of a hefty tip kept him going, a siren's call luring him deeper into the heart of darkness. He entered the dimly lit lobby, the air thick with dust, decay, and the stench of rotting dreams. The elevator groaned to life, a mechanical scream that seemed to shake the very foundations of the building. "It's waiting for you," a voice cackled, echoing off the walls. It took him to the top floor, where the shadows waited like predators. The door creaked open, revealing a long, dark hallway that stretched out like a gullet. He made his way to apartment 13B, the number plate hanging crookedly like a twisted grin. "Welcome home," a voice whispered, as the door creaked open by itself. The door was slightly ajar, an invitation to enter the abyss. He pushed it open, calling out, "Hello, pizza delivery." The only response was the creaking of the old wooden floorboards beneath his feet, a sound that seemed to echo through eternity. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept past him, extinguishing the faint light in the hallway like a snuffed-out candle. He froze, his heart pounding in his chest like a drum beat in a primitive ritual. He fumbled for his phone, but it was dead, a useless slab of metal and glass. "You're alone now," a voice hissed, as the darkness closed in around him. In the darkness, he heard whispers, faint at first, growing louder like a chorus of the damned. "Get out while you still can." The voice seemed to come from all directions, a surround sound of terror. He tried to flee, but the doors slammed shut, trapping him like a rat in a maze. The whispers grew clearer, a chilling chant, "You shouldn't be here." He stumbled through the darkness, desperate to escape, but the shadows seemed to writhe around him like living tendrils. He stumbled upon a room, the walls covered in strange symbols that seemed to pulse with a malevolent life. "In this place, you'll never be found," a voice whispered, as he stumbled upon a figure shrouded in shadows. In the center, a figure sat, shrouded in shadows like a dark deity. He tried to run, but his feet felt heavy, as if rooted to the spot. The figure slowly stood, its presence filling the room like a dark mist. He saw his own reflection, in its eyes, distorted and twisted like a funhouse mirror. The figure spoke in a voice that sent shivers down his spine. "You delivered more than just pizza tonight." The last thing he heard was the sound of his own screams, echoing through the abandoned halls, forever trapped in the abyss of apartment 13B. And then there was silence. The storm outside seemed to subside, the lightning flashes ceasing as if the very darkness itself had consumed the light. The building stood still, a monolith to terror, waiting for its next victim. The pizza boy was never seen again, but some say that on certain stormy nights, you can still hear his screams, echoing through the empty halls of apartment 13B. Others claim to have seen him, forever trapped in the abyss, his eyes black as coal, his skin gray as the stone that surrounds him. The words seemed to hang in the air like a challenge, a gauntlet thrown down in a game of survival. As the darkness closed in, he realized he was the main course, a sacrifice to the ancient horrors that lurked in the shadows.